already read one of the books we suggested. He's going to earn that $20 by going over P for P, or 2 books.
2 books.
All right.
Okay, so basically, for the P for P, for you guys who don't understand or haven't read it or are not familiar with the system here and what the difference is between your normal hourly pay and this system here, and why it's better for everybody involved, especially for this business here. Basically, this is the different chapters of the book. It gives me just a layout of things to go over. The important key pieces of it are, what's the faults in the hourly pay for us? Or anybody not worked a job here? Anybody not had had like a job, an hourly job? Everybody's worked another hourly job, right? We all understand what that's like. Let's just be honest. When you go there, what are you trying to do? As least amount of work possible for as long as possible to make the most amount of money, screwing over whoever the person is who's hiring you. All right, whatever big corporation is paying you, you don't care. You're just there, make your dime, get out of there, least as possible. That's what we're aiming for. Unfortunately here, that doesn't bode well for a business like this that relies on everybody to make it profitable, right? A couple things that are different with this system is you get paid for your performance here. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? It means there's a designated amount of time that we've come up with per yard or per job that you have to do. You have X amount of budgeted hours, and if you're able to complete that job in less time, you get paid more money and or get to go home earlier. Or you can choose to add a little bit more to your schedule if you can handle that. It basically it helps the people who are high performers to achieve more than low performers. That's not to say that you can't come in here, work your budgeted hours, work your day, get out of here, make what you make, and that's all fine and dandy. All right, we have a open book management system here, meaning every nut and bolt, every dime we spend here, every gas, changing tires, weed eater string, fixing a door, fixing anything on this, all that is going to be given to you. You'll be able to see exactly how much we spend throughout the year and exactly how much you get from that profit sharing. Okay, so at the end of, what is it, the end of each quarter, right? At the end of each quarter, if you're able to get here on time and do what you're supposed to do, you'll be eligible for profit sharing at the end, all right? Now, why does that make any difference here? I can tell you from working at another job like a Bridgestone, right, which is a big corporation that do this P for P. Unfortunately, there, it's still just an hourly job because my job didn't really change whether or not we excelled or I can't make any more money anyways. It's not like the P for P didn't really work. Here, everything you do can affect how much money you make. If you're willing to go out, figure out the job, figure out exactly the best way to mow each yard, a strategy, a system, a way to get your truck ready early, not have to go take these breaks, figure out the best, fastest, most efficient system, you can make the most money, all right? If you're here on time, you're eligible for the profit sharing at the end of the quarter. Calculating P for P and reporting P for P. Okay, again, it's a designated amount of time for each yard. You can figure out your P for P weekly, daily, right? It's daily, right? You actually have the app on the phone that can show you what you're making for your P for P every single day. Keep up with it. Try to be more efficient. And report card. Okay, so there's yellow cards. We have yellow cards in the system too. That's to incentivize not having mistakes, right? Everybody pays for a mistake, right? That's the system. That's just the way it works. So if you break something, if you take too long, you have to go back to a yard, any of those things that can cost us more time, that's everybody's problem. It's not just his problem, it's not just his problem, it's all of our problems. So as much as we can police each other and police ourselves and try to do the best, shortest, most efficient job, not have to go back to yards, and also you have to be efficient over speed, okay? That's an important thing. You cannot go to these yards and think you're just gonna smoke through them and make money that way. It's not gonna work. You're gonna end up going back and it's gonna cost more time over the long run, right? And you get charged for having to go back to that yard. So any way that you can try to be as efficient as possible, not have to go back to yards, not have as many mistakes as possible, is gonna help you make as much money as possible. You make money, we make money, all right? That's the overview of everything. Everything you do here is for a purpose. Try to be as efficient as possible, do things as quickly as possible, with the best quality as possible, and we'll all make money.
Is that it?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know that much about the system. I'm just giving you an overview. That's all.
Awesome.
Don't quote me on any of that stuff.
Awesome. Appreciate it, CJ. So, that being said, I want you guys to be efficient and take your time where needed. You know, we might have yards today that have not seen us since October or November of last year. So, I think everyone here is probably excited, ready to go smash some yards. But I say, pump the brakes a little bit, be cautious, get the yards ready right now while the only thing growing is weeds. Get it ready for the rest of the year when we know things are going to be hectic. So take time edging, putting some good stripes in it, handling weeds and beds, because it will pay you on the back end. Anyone else got anything they want to add?
Let's get a 1, 2, 3. Let's mow.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Let's mow.
All right. If I need you to hang out in this room, let's get after what we